Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Brittany and today is another episode of my Sketchin Sundays series. So we're gonna get in here and get to sketching. I'm probably gonna be quiet for this so that I can focus on what I'm doing, but I will be sure to wrap up at the end by reading the prose associated with today's flower, which is Cypress, and talk to you a little bit about how I drew today's flower. Today's poem or prose is a little lengthy, so I'm going to start by writing that, and then whatever space is left on the page, I'm going to go ahead and use that area to draw today's flower. Sorry for my sniffling, guys. My allergies are flared up a little bit today. I think it's just a sign of spring starting. It's got the pollen kicked up and stuff. Our flowers are starting to bloom, or at least come up out of the ground, and our flowering trees have begun to bud, so it is soon to be allergy season. Oop, made a mistake there. And I'll tell you guys my supplies too. I will, if I remember, link those down below in the description. Or not link them, but I'll list them for you. I was doing pretty good with that when I first started, and then I kind of got away from it. I forgot. And then here recently I started listing my supplies again. Hopefully I can remember to do that moving forward. I do have some new stationery to talk to you guys about here in the near future, so keep an eye out for that video. And stay tuned too, so that you can see me testing it out and sharing what I think of it, you know, tell you what I like about it or what I don't like about it, etc. Excuse me. almost done. Have another line or two. Please forgive the traffic in the background also. Okay, and just put who that is. All right. So see, that took up a good bit of the page, but that's okay because today's flower is kind of stringy, wiry, and I think I can work it on there pretty well. So for supplies, I'm going to be using, or I'm not going to use this too much with the flower, but I mostly use it to write the prose for the day, is that Graph Gear 500 0.3 lead that I like so much. And then for my sketching pencils, I'm going to be relying on the Helix Oxford 2B, the Kimberly HB, and then I might go into my Faber-Castell sketching pencils and go to the HB. I might. But since I have this one, I probably, well, I might not. We'll just see. Then I have my Smudge Stick here. Again, I leave my graphite on mine because I think that it helps to blend. So I very rarely shave this down. Then I have my Faber-Castell eraser pencil that I love so much. This is probably one of my favorite newer pieces of stationery. And then I have some other erasers here, that Mono Stick eraser by Tombow that I love so much. And then this, if you've noticed, because this is the first time I think I've filmed with this, this was an inclusion Cubics pencil case and stationery selection, a subscription box that I had gotten, and for the longest time I wasn't sure how I was going to use it, so some of the other items that came with that subscription box I kept in here, but now I've decided to dedicate it to all of my sketching stuff. So that's the supplies I'm using, and then of course I'm working in that Midori MD 365 page, one page a day journal. And the number down here is the pages. Alright, so I'm gonna be quiet now and get to sketching. There's not much to this flower, so it probably won't take too long. Just very lightly pressing, putting pressure on the pencil. I usually do all of my starter lines very lightly, and then I will go back in and make those darker. If you hear any snoring, that is my dog, Snoopy. Okay. That is my dog. Just having a little puppy dream. Okay. Here we go. It's a better angle. Alright, and then I think I'm gonna add like some smaller versions of these little leaves here and there. Just a couple. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that graph gear and I'm just going to darken a couple places. This is supposed to be a new bud forming. So I'm just going to put like a little bit of a shadow on the other side, underside of the stem, and then on the bud itself. Just doing some really light, tiny line work here and there. And then I'm going to go in with that eraser pencil and just clean up the connections of each of these little branches. Just keep doing that, working my way up. Alright, and then now I'm gonna work on the flowers themselves. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to use that smudging stick and just give the center of the flower a little bit of shadow, and then the petals of the flowers as well. Just a little bit, and then I might go over the stem. And this bud, I want it to be on the darker side. So I'm just going to go over and over and over, and then I'll go in with an eraser to clean it up a little bit. And I'm doing the same thing with all these little leaves, just to give them a little bit of color. And then now I will clean this up a little bit. Not too much. I want it to look a little messy. Just here and there. Alright. I think that's pretty good. So here is today's Sunday Sketchin Sunday flowers, Cypress. And I hope you guys can see that okay. If I tilt it a little bit maybe. And the prose reads, Lady dear, this history is thy fated lot, ever such thy watching for what cometh not, till with anxious waiting dull round thee fades the beautiful, still thou seekest on, though weary, seeking still in vain, daylight deepens into twilight, what has been thy gain, death and night are closing round, all that thou hast sought unfound. By Landon. I think it turned out pretty nice. That was a quick sketch. Alright, so that's what I have for you in this episode of Sketchin Sundays, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video so that I know that you want more content like this and that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you'll be alerted the next time I do another one of these. I don't always do them every Sunday, but I try to, unless I'm super busy. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!